Hello, hello. Just waiting for it to confirm we're live before I start chatting. Yep, we are live. Let me pop in the title. Hello and a very warm welcome to my live. My name is Julie-Sian and I'm coming to you live from the UK. It's just about 6 o'clock on Tuesday the 6th of September 2023. How are we all doing? Loving the heat wave today. Had a beautiful walk out in Delapre Abbey this afternoon. Well, which is quite late. I've only been home for about half an hour. I thought I'd leave it late because it was quite hot out there. But I decided to walk around the lake today. Very enjoyable. I will be uploading a couple of little videos on TikTok and stuff, just to show the view I had today. So it's been very nice. So remember, if you are watching, say hello. If you're watching this back as replay, remember to press hashtag replay. If you're able to press share and do some love hearts, that would be great. Later on, I'm hoping to be doing some readings. I will do the disclaimer now while waiting for people to find us. I may or may not be doing readings. If I am, I'll be using the Law of Attraction cards by Esther and Jerry Hicks. You need to be over 18 for a reading. If you're under 18, you need parental consent. A parent needs to be there. Not allowed to do legal, medical, financial advice or pregnancy advice. It's for entertainment purposes only. If you choose to use it for other reasons apart from entertainment, that's down to you, nothing down to me. Hello, Colin. How are we doing? Have you recovered from your weekend yet? Absolutely. So the title today, why the law of attraction, the law of manifestation does not work. Inspired messages. Well, you can see the deck that we'll be using, so that's where the inspired message. But why does the law of attraction, the law of manifestation does not work? Well, you may or may not be aware that there are quite a few different laws of the universe. The laws of the universe. Voice almost back, ready for a pub quiz tonight. Woohoo! Good for you! Good for you! And good luck on the pub quiz. You've been doing well lately. So, the laws of the universe. The laws of the universe are completely different to the laws of the land. The laws of the land are like, you shouldn't murder, you shouldn't steal, you shouldn't, trespass is not law, but you know what I mean. All those sorts of laws that keep us on the correct path and not being locked up in jail. The laws of the universe are, as they say, the laws of the universe, the way the universe works. And we are so used to working in a materialistic, solid life, using cars and using money. We need money to do this, and you do this and that and that, and you get stuck in a little box. And we forget about the universe. We forget about the real things that we're here for is the Mother Earth is here. There's the trees, the plants, the animals. We're breathing with the rain and the sun, and it's all nature and natural. And the universe has created all these natural laws that go with it. They're, like I said, they're nothing to do with the laws of the land. They are the laws of what the universe and how the universe works. And you've seen that I work with the energy of the moon, the new moon, the full moon. We work with the equinox, the Yuletide and things like that. Spring, summer, autumn, winter, day and night and things like that, which is all the universe. You know, the moon affects the sun, affects the tides and the moon affects our gravity. If we didn't have gravity, we'll be floating up in the air and away in the space, wherever we've been, landing up on Pluto or wherever. So, well, the universe has got these separate laws, and there's quite a few around, and they've always been here. The law of the things. It's like the law of gravity. There's the universal law, the law of gravity. Now, the thing is, the law of gravity has been here from day one. It wasn't created, it wasn't invented, it's always been here. What happened was they discovered it, and they go, oh, drop a stone and a feather, but it all drops, the apple on the head and stuff like that. But the law of gravity has always existed. People just assumed, you drop an apple, it lands on the floor. They didn't realise the physics behind it. And the physics behind it is to do with the laws of the universe, and so on and so forth. And there's a lot of these different laws that have existed. They've always existed, but people are sort of, oh, why is that happening? Oh, It happens, and this is the reason why it happens. And when you discover why certain things happen, then you suddenly realise, oh, this is the law of the universe. And there are quite a lot of different laws of the universe, like the laws of gestation, the laws of cause and effect, and so on and so forth. But the most famous law that is really pushed in everything is the law of attraction, and a lot of people push the law of manifestation. Now the thing is, first of all, the law of attraction, it is one of the main laws of the universe. You know, what you put out, you will attract in. You know, you go, oh, it never works, and then of course it won't work, because that's what you said and that's what you will create. So the law of attraction, you've heard it and said about it, you know, you put out, you will receive. The law of manifestation is actually a sub-law of the law of attraction. The law of attraction is made up of 7 separate sub-laws. So there's the law of attraction, the general meaning to the law of attraction. But why does the law of attraction work? And why doesn't it work? And why doesn't the law of manifestation work? Well, the main thing is the law of attraction is one of a number of different laws of the universe. Working and just focusing on one law means you're not focusing on the other. So if you've got like an apple pie, and for example you've got the apple pie and you cut it into 6 slices. I'm not talking about the one where you cut it into 8 or whatever it is, where you cut it through the middle. Okay, when you've only got 3 cut things, we did that the other day. And what I'm talking about, you've got an apple pie, you cut it into 6 slices, so you've got 6 pieces, but you take 1 piece out, and that is like, say, the law of attraction, and you're just dealing with that law of attraction. But remember, the pie, the law of the universe, is this whole apple pie, and you're only dealing with 1 piece. Why aren't you dealing with the law of gestation, the law of things? And then you'll think, wondering, why doesn't the law of attraction work? Because if you're just concentrating on that 1 piece, the others, even though they're still there, you're not putting a focus on it as well. Now with the law of attraction, there is 7 sub-laws. And the law, as I said, the law of attraction is, manifestation is one of the sub-laws. Now, the law of attraction is made up of the law of manifestation, the law of magnetism, the law of unwavering desire, the law of delicate balance, the law of harmony, the law of inspired action, and the law of universal influence. Now when you take all those together, you suddenly realize that they've, you know, the basis of it is the law of attraction, but the law of manifestation, one is the law of magnetism. Okay, you magnetize, you know, like attracts like, etc., opposites attract, or some things like that. But the law of magnetism, you are attracting things. But when you understand the law of magnetism on a deeper level, then you understand the law of attraction. The unwavering desire, the law of unwavering desire. Yeah, I'm going to put out what I put out, I will receive, the law of attraction. But if you don't have that strong desire, the reason why, and I was talking about this yesterday, your reason why you want to manifest, and you got the mindset, this is the desire. So I was talking about the unwavering desire, the law of unwavering desire yesterday, your why. This is why I was talking about it yesterday, but I didn't actually give it a name. I was just saying, why do you want your dream? Why do you want this? Why do you want it in your life? And it's the unwavering desire, the desire, I really want that. And when you've got that desire, and then you start doing things, you will get the law of attraction. You will, because your desire is, you're going to attract what you desire. So when you understand why you desire something, why you want it, that is part of the law of attraction. One of the things is the law of inspired action. Now you've got your why, you then take action, and then you will, the attraction, you will, with the action, you will attract. And the word attraction is actually made up of action. Okay, did you know that law of attraction is made up of the word with action? If you haven't got action, you've only got act. So you haven't got the law of attraction, have you? So the inspired action, I've talked about this. You can imagine and you really desire, I want to win all this money, and I think, I want all this money, and one of the ways I can get the money is by winning the lottery. But unless you go and take the action of getting a lottery ticket, or if someone gets the lottery ticket for you, you won't win the lottery. But when you suddenly realise that actually you don't really want to win the lottery, because the lottery is one quick way of winning a load of money, but how much do you really desire this money, and why do you have this desire for the money? What is it? Well, I want financial freedom. And this is when you start, there's the law of harmony. Why do you want the financial freedom? Because it will give me peace and harmony in my life, the law of harmony. When I've got all this financial freedom, it gives me harmony, because I won't have to worry about how to pay my bills. I'll have the harmony because I can go on these amazing trips. I've got the harmony because of peace. I don't have to worry about how I'm going to buy my car, or buy the food, or pay my gas and electricity, etc. The law of harmony. So when you break down the law of attraction and understand why you want this, and then the law of the universal influence, how is your dream going to influence other people? Like I said to people, if you're wanting something but it's out of spite of other people, or it's going to be selfish and you're not going to help anyone, that is not a universal helping other people at all. And that's why sometimes you don't get it, because you think, well, why that person won the £100 and I didn't? Well, what is that £100 person going to do with? Well, that person with that £100 is probably going to go, well, I can help this person, I can do this, I can do that. Your £100 is, wow, I can buy myself a whole load of drinks. I can buy myself that outfit. Now you can see why the universal law of attraction won't work, because my daughter said to me, why don't I win it? The law of attraction, why don't I won that lottery and someone else did? And I said, well, maybe the desire isn't there, the law of harmony isn't there, the real action isn't there, and so on and so forth. And you've not been doing the constant manifesting, the constant desire, and so on and so forth. So this is why the law of attraction doesn't work. Why does the law of manifestation doesn't work? Well, you're manifesting what you put out, but the law of manifestation, so you've got the pie, that wonderful pie called the law of attraction, and it's split into the 7 pieces. So you've got the whole law, but if you're only concentrating on just one piece to the detriment of everything else, then the law isn't going to come together. You're not going to have a whole pie, and you're not going to get the law of attraction working. But then, of course, the law of attraction is just part of a bigger pie. So it's like this, now I understand why it doesn't work. When you suddenly start understanding why things are connected, why things work, or why things are not working, you can then tweak it, and then you can start manifesting. But it's all to do with this realizing what is going on. Am I making sense? I've only got a couple of people watching. Well, that is fine. So the reason why does the law of attraction, maybe you're not attracting the right dream. Maybe you're not attracting the right desire. So what is it that you really want? I want to win the lottery. I want to win the lottery. No. Why do you want to win the lottery? What is the reason behind wanting to win the lottery? I've got all this money. Right. When you understand, what are you going to do with this money? Why do you want this money? So when you start underpinning why you want to win the lottery, it's a quick way of getting your money. Dreams don't always happen straight away like that, and you can wait 100 years. And sitting there, I'm going, oh yeah, and buy your lottery ticket, and I'm going to wait for the lottery to win, and da. Meanwhile, you're being given all this other opportunities, because your reason why you want to win the lottery is you want this money. But the universe is going, well, actually, the way for your path is not to win the lottery. Your path is getting the money from a different way. Maybe your path is running an amazing business and becoming a multimillionaire that way. Maybe your way of getting a load of money is becoming a famous pop star. Maybe your way of earning money is becoming a model. maybe your way. So maybe that's why you're not winning the lottery, because it's not the way the universe wants you to go on your path journey. Your path journey is not to become the lottery winner. Your path winner things, because when you suddenly realize, why is it that I want to win the lottery? It's because I want the money. Why do you want the money? Because I want to do this. So you've got financial freedom. When you realize why you really want to do it, and then you're just focusing, I want to win the money, I want to win the lottery, but what about all the other ways of bringing money into you? And this is where you've got to suddenly realise, I want this amazing house, I want this house with 5 bedrooms, I want this and want that and whatever. What do you want from your home? Why do you want this home? Well, is it because you want to boast? Look at this big house I've got. I'm so good, I've got this big house and you're only living in a hovel. You're living in the streets, but I'm living... Right, that's probably why you won't get that beautiful home. Because you've got the wrong reason, because it's your ego and you want to be boasting, because maybe in your life you've been jealous of other people and the stories you've been saying, oh, look at those people living in that house and know that, and I want to have one. But if you're saying, look at those people living in those houses, you're being detrimental to those people living in that beautiful home. So no wonder you're not going to get one, because as soon as you get that beautiful home, you become one of those detrimental people who you've slagged off. So you're going to be slagging off yourself. So the universe is saying, well, do you really want to put yourself down? Do you want to become one of those people? Because to your mind, those people live in those houses. You've got this image and they've been born like that. This is why you're not getting that house, because of your mindset, your image of what you think. People, look at those people. Who do they think they are? Driving their Rolls Royce, living in that house, going first class. And who do they think they are? But I really want a big house. The thing is, you are putting out all this negative and you're slagging off these people who you want to become. So do you want to become one of those, who do they think they are, flaunting their money and things like that? Hence why I think I put it out there that I wanted to have fun and be happy in the news. Oh, absolutely. Yes, you did. And look, you've done it. But you took action. You decided. You stepped out of your comfort zone and look at all the things you've been doing. So this is why people don't get that house. Because when you look at the past and how you said and words you said about people living like that, or who do they think, that person, that Porsche, who does that person think, revving down the road, driving that Porsche and and then your next mouth you're going, but I'd like a Ferrari. But you're slagging off people who drive those cars. Therefore, you're not going to get it, because the universe is saying, well, do you want to be one of those people who get slagged off by other people? No. So when you start switching it round and start going, wow, look at that person, I bet they worked hard, I wonder how they achieved that car, I want to become that person who achieved that car. Okay, and then you start switching it around, then you're in harmony. The thing is, when you are not in harmony, i.e. slagging off people for what you want, that is not harmonious. So then, of course, the law of harmony is not working. Therefore, the law of attraction isn't going to work. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's quite deep, but when you understand this, and it's like, oh, and this is why it's like you start giving gratitude for what you've got, because if you don't give thanks for what you've got, the universe ain't going to give any more. And if you're constantly slagging off people and feeling jealous, going, why is he jealous? Because they got this life, and you want that life? Well, stop being jealous. Go, wow, it must be amazing. I wonder what it feels like to live like that. Oh, do you know what? It's a really nice feeling. And I can have that feeling. And then you start living in harmony. Then that harmony part of the law of attraction is being worked on. And then you'll get the law of attraction. Does it make sense? I don't know who's watching this or who isn't watching it, but it doesn't matter. There's just one person, or hashtag replay. So, yeah, I think I put it out there. Yeah, you did put it out there, because you said you wanted fun and you wanted exploration, you wanted some adventure, and it has, and it's given you the means. Absolutely, it gave you the means. And in fact, it turned around, and the thing is, you didn't sit back and worry, go, I want to do this, because you put it out there and you're worthy, and you know what, it's about my time and this is it, and I've put the work and energy in, you've saved up your money. So the universe is saying, right, you worked on it, we brought the money to you, now we're going to show you, etc, etc, etc. And now you're living the life, wow, an amazing life. I love it, love it, love it. So anything I say, has anything I said, does that make sense at all to anyone? So Excuse the squeaky thing. I don't know why this is squeaking and making a noise. Probably because I haven't got it in the right angle. Oh, raspberry and lemon water. Love it. Any questions? Any questions on the law of attraction and why the law of manifestation doesn't work? Because the law of manifestation is one of the sub-laws of the law of attraction. You've got to work in harmony. That's one of the laws, sub-laws, with it. And when you're working in harmony with all those other pieces, then the law of attraction works. Just be aware. Totally. Oh, thank you. I thought I was talking rubbish, but at least it makes sense to you. So, I don't know where anyone else is. I think it's just you and me, so we're having a private conversation today. Okay, that's fine. People can watch back hashtag replay. So, I'm glad it makes sense. I'm glad it sort of brings into understanding of why it doesn't work. It's because so often people just concentrate, law of attraction, law you put out on what you do, and people going, well, why doesn't this? Is why my daughter was saying, why doesn't the law of attraction doesn't work? Because when we were out at the holiday the other day, and we were at the there was the bingo, and we're sitting there, oh, I really like to win the bingo, I really like to win. And then she said to me, well, why didn't we win it? And I said, well, probably because we weren't working in harmony with the law of attraction and law of manifestation. But she says, but if they're manifesting and I'm manifesting the win. And I went, yeah, but that's £500. But maybe that person needed that £500 today. I said, in all theory, you and I didn't really need that £500 today. Not really. Not really. But it'd be nice to have had it. But I said, if they'd given it to us and it'd come in cash, knowing you and I, we would have frittered it. Which is true. We would have frittered it away. Got some cash. It burns a hole in our pocket. And I said to him, maybe that family who won it, their needs were for today, for this weekend, and for them to have a really good time. And I said, and maybe that's why the law of it, because I said, we have other means of bringing in that £500. In fact, we've got other means of bringing in more money. But they were thinking on that thing, but maybe that's, and so I explained to her about the law of attraction, the law of manifestation being this, the law of harmony. And I said, maybe it wasn't our harmony to win that money that night, because it was for the harmony and peace of that family, and they needed it more, even though we were manifesting them. But I said, I know we've worked with the law of manifesting. I said, look at where you manifested Glastonbury. Look at all the other things that we've manifested. Look at the home we manifested. Look at the cars we manifested. Looking at the beautiful job you manifested as soon as we switched it, and you got that amazing job. And she went, oh yeah. So I said, don't look at the small individual pies. You need to look at the big things and realise that some of these things that is not working for us because it wasn't part of your journey. You weren't meant to win that bingo. We're meant to be doing some other wonderful, amazing things where we're getting them out. And in fact, I said, I want more than £500, because I said, you know, you want to go to America, you want to go to New York, you want to go to California, you want to go on a safari in Africa, you want to come to India with me, you want to do all this. And I said, and how much is that? That's thousands of pounds, and that's not 500. So I said, and we are working on a much bigger picture. We're working on bigger things, which brings in bigger money. I said, those people in their little box, to them, £500 was like £5 million. To you, £500 because you want, you know, spend 5,000. It's like, it's only a tenth of the money I need. So I said, that's probably why that you didn't get it. But I said, it wasn't our turn. I said, you know, we can go. I said, go to bingo any other time you want to and win bigger. Hello, Sally. So that is why the law, I'm very well, a bit hot and bothered from my walk today. In fact, I had a bit of an asthma attack while I was out there, and all the days not to take my bum bag with my inhaler. Oopsie! But I got home, used my inhaler, and I'm fine now. My daughter said to me, goes, oh, you look a bit hot and flushed. I went, yeah, it's a bit warm out there. Remember, memo, yesterday, I remembered to take my drink with me today. I've got to take the inhaler. I didn't think it would be that hot out there. Well, I mean, I know it's going to be hot, but an hour ago I would have said not very good, but now I'm fine, I'm perfect. Yeah, I know. So how are you, Sally? How are you doing? So that explains why the law of attraction doesn't work and why the law of manifesting. I'm not going to repeat it. You need to watch it back, Sally. hashtag replay and listen to my waffling on. So what is it that you intend? The law of intention. As I was saying, the sub-laws. We've got the law of the 7 sub-laws of law of attraction is the law of manifestation, the law of magnetism, the law of unwavering desire, the law of delicate balance, the law of harmony, the law of inspired action, and I'm always talking about the law of inspired action, and the law of universal influence. And the card for the day, every morning for 30 days, I will intentionally intend. You intend what your desire is. This is the law of unwavering desire. Be unwavering with your desire for the next 30 days. This is working with one of the sub-laws of the law of attraction. Now, I know as a contrary to people, people say, oh, you know, you put it out, you say to the universe, surrender and release. I want this. This is what I want, and I'm going to surrender and release it to the universe, and the universe is going to be supplied to me. That's fine. But if you just keep saying, you know, and it's not, and people go, well, if you keep putting it out there, they're going to go, you're getting desperate for you, you're getting desperate, you know, I really desire this. No. What it is that you put it up to the universe. I want this. This is what I want. This is my desire. This is my dream. This is my goal. This is my wish. This is what I want. So you put it out to the universe. And you say to the universe, dear universe, this is what I want. But what you've done is you've actually worked out, you know, it's not I want to win the lottery. No, you've actually decided the reason what you want the lottery is no, I want financial freedom, because if winning a large amount of money on the lottery will give me financial freedom. So that's what you want. Why is it you want this big home? I want this home is so I got safe and I feel secure, and at the end of the day when I come home I can shut my front door and I can be peaceful, quiet, I can do my own thing in my own home, I've got my garden to wander around. That is why I want the house. But as soon as you say I want this house so I can boast about it and slag off, I got this big house with 7 bedrooms and 5 bathrooms and an acre of land and stuff, and you've only live in a flat, you won't get it, because you're wanting the wrong thing. But when you suddenly go, how would it feel? And how would it feel that you can invite people around to your home and things like that? Why is it that you want this beautiful home? Why is it that you want this job promotion? Why is it that you want? Now, Sally, bless your beautiful soul, is you suddenly realize why you want this degree. This degree will help other people. And of course the universe has supplied it. They've given it to the right place, so you can, it's the right moment in time because you suddenly come into realization what you want. They've given you the right place because you said it's in the perfect place, it's just around the corner, it fits in with your life. The universe has gone, yeah, and they're putting it all there. And you've taken the action, the law of action. You've taken the action, you've applied to go on university, it's all perfect, and then you're going to go work through it. But it's saying like this, every morning for 30 days I will intentionally intend. And what they're saying is you've got to intend on the positivity. You have to intend on the feeling of what it would be like to have this money. Your intention is taken to what you feel like, I've got this home. My intention is how it'd be amazing that once I've got my degree, how many people I can help. And this is the intention behind your dream. And it's not that you're putting it out every day as if you're going, oh, universe, I'm really desperate, I'm really, I really, really need that. It's not coming from a place of lack. My intention is, so for every morning for the next 30 days, you begin your day by saying, I intend to see, I expect to see. No matter who I am with and no matter where I am, no matter what I'm doing, I intend to see, that is what I see. I intend to see. So it's like you're putting up to the universe, I want this amazing car. So your intention is, universe, I want this amazing car. The universe will do its work to get the car to you, but your intention is, I intend to see my car. My intention is I'm going to see my car. My intention is I'm going to feel my car. My intention is I'm going to be able to drive in my car. My intention is that this car is going to be here. My intention is going to be sitting outside my house, on my front door, or on my front porch, wherever it is. And I'm going to see, my intention is that I will wake up in the morning and I will see my car. I draw back my curtains and my intention is that. Or my intention is that I wake up and I go off to this amazing job. My intention is I go off to this amazing job where someone pays me this amazing salary, and my intention is that this job that I have is that pays me the right salary, it works amazing hours, it's the right situation for me to get to easy, it gives me amazing time off. My intention is to have this amazing job. It's not, I really want this job, I really want the job. That's completely different, because that's when you get really desperate and you keep going. But what this intention is for 30 days, you're saying my intention is, so I intend to see all this abundance of money. I intend to see this love in my life. I intend to see this, so I wake up in the morning and I intend to see my beautiful bedroom. And this is what this intention is. Every morning for 30 days, I will intentionally intend. It's completely different to going, I really want this, I really want this, I really want that. That's when you get desperate and the universe is going, shut up, shut up. But what you've done is you put it up to the universe, you've decided what it is you really want, you've actually stripped it back. Why do you want the lottery? Why do you want this job? Why do you want this home? Why do you want this car? Why do you want this camper van? Why do you want this lifestyle? Why? And when you understand why, you strip it back, and then you go, the intention is, and the intention is the reason why. The why I want the lottery. So you stop saying I want to win the lottery. Don't say that. Stop saying I want to win the lottery. Because the thing is, you are just putting the way of bringing money into your life in just one way. There's so many different ways that you can bring in money. Most multi-millionaires have got 7 streams of income. And most of those millionaires aren't relying on the win of the lottery. They've got all these different streams of income to bring in their money. So why are you focusing on winning the lottery? What it is that you'll sow this mindset. Yeah, you got this lottery and you can win £1 million, £2 million, £24 million. Oh my God, wouldn't it be nice? What it is that what you want is this financial freedom. Why do you want this beautiful home? Now, Sally, beautiful Sally, as we were saying yesterday, and I apologise to keep using you as a beautiful example, but it is an amazing example. I'm so proud of my Sally, because what her intention is to get this degree, and with this degree she's going to be doing so much amazing work with it. And this is what she's putting. My intention is that with my degree that I'm going to get, my intention is to help all these people. And this is what she's putting out. My intention is, and that was because what she does for 30 days. The universe is making sure, because they're going, yeah, you're the person, you're going to be talented at this, you're the right person for the job. So we're giving you the chance to go to university, we're giving you the chance to do the degree. The degree is in the right place where you live, it's the right hours, etc. And it's all the right thing. And your intention is, because your intention, and you put out for 30 days solidly, my intention is I'm going to help people with this. So when you suddenly strip it back, ask yourself why. And this is what we were talking about yesterday, your mindset and your motivation, the mindset and your motivation behind, and the intention. And this is the intention that is. So whatever you're doing everything you do is your intention. I'm doing this because the intention is I'm doing this act today, the action, because it's taking me towards the intention of whatever it is you want. So when you start doing that, then the law of attraction, the law of manifestation starts to work. It's putting it out. Now, it's like I said, a lot of things take time. If you want a baby, it takes 9 months. Okay? You want to harvest your apples. Well, the apple tree has to start with the blossoms in the spring, and you have to fertilize that tree, you have to water that tree, it has to have the right amount of water, it's got to have the right amount of sunlight, so on and so forth. And then the apples, and then blossom turns into the tiny apples, and the apples grow, and the more you fertilize, the more your intention, because my intention is I want an abundance. Now, if you just planted that apple tree and didn't treat it at all, hello, if you didn't treat that tree, you may get 20 apples. But if your intention is, my intention is to have a bountiful supply of apples, And my intention is at the end when it's autumn, I'm going to harvest it. And every day, so when you go to water that tree, I'm watering this with the intention that I will have a bountiful supply of apples. I'm putting fertilizer on this tree because my intention is I will have an abundance of apples. I am trimming the weeds off the tree because my intention is to remove the weeds, so the tree has way to grow, and then I can harvest. And this is where the intention, everything you're doing is, my intention is to create. And if you try this for 30 days, we've got some beautiful people joining us. Hello, Bella Luna, beautiful angel. Hello, Julie Jones. Hello, Jill. I can't see who else is here. So hello, who else is here? It says we've got 5 people. So we've got beautiful Jill, Sally, Colin, Bella, Julie Jones. Hello, all my beautiful people. Julie Jones, thank you for those beautiful words. Thank you for those beautiful words on my post earlier. So it says, you will see the change in momentum of your life experience. So I will read this in a minute. I will do the cards. And for anyone who's late coming, I did do the disclaimer at the beginning, so you can't report me to Facebook. So I have done the disclaimer right at the beginning, and also for the first 20 minutes I have spoken and explained quite clearly, I think, because Colin says he understands it, the reason behind why the law of attraction and the law of manifestation doesn't work. For those who've just joined us, which is lovely, thank you for joining us, watch back replay for the first 20 minutes and it will explain to you why the law of attraction, law of doesn't work. Hello, Jeanette. We got all the beautiful people coming. So I'm challenging you for the next 30 days or the rest of the month to put out your intention. So like carrying on from yesterday, the reason why you want something, what is your motivation, what is your mindset of why you want something, and your why you want it. Why do you want the win lottery? Well, why? It's because it's the money. The money will give me financial freedom. That is what you want, your financial freedom. Why do you want this home? Well, the home will be at the end of a shit day. I come home, I feel safe. We can have fun and laughter and stuff. That's why I want the home. And the thing is, therefore, when you realise when you want your home, maybe you don't really want a 5-bedroom house with 7 bathrooms. Because it just means you've got 7 frigging toilets to clean. Do you really want that? No. Why do you want this home? And if it's for the reason for I want to be boast about and stuff, then you're probably not going to get it. But if you suddenly realise that actually what I want is I want this beautiful lifestyle. I want to feel comfortable when I come home at night and I drive up to this home. I feel comfortable, I feel safe, I feel secure. And when you suddenly realise why you want that, and yes, it's nice, and then it's going, so then you suddenly go, yeah, so I can feel safe and secure in my cabin, I can feel safe and secure in my motorhome, I can feel safe and secure in my mansion, I can feel safe and secure on my first floor flat, I can feel, and I feel comfortable. I've got all my needs here. At the moment, my needs are fine. Soon they're going to be changing because I'm having trouble with the stairs, but that's okay. I will manifest a home where I don't need to climb stairs, or I will manifest a home which I have a Stanner lift, other lifts, which will get me from the ground floor up. So that would be my next thing. Maybe I'll get the stair lift. I don't know. Whatever. But that's my intention. Hello, Jeanette. Thank you for joining us. So this is what this card is. It says every morning for 30, I will intentionally intend. So you're not putting out and nagging the universe. You're not nagging, I want the car. I want this car. I want this car. I want this car. No. You're going to because then it's going, the universe going, shut up and stop being so desperate. Because when you're going, I want this car, you're referring to that you've got a lack. I want this car because I need it. I haven't got the car. I haven't got the car. You're talking about lack, lack, lack. And the more you put out lack, the more you attract lack. The more you put it out, the magnetize, you're putting it out, you're bringing the lack. So you've got to stop that. What they're doing is the intention, the law of action, inspired action. My intention today is my actions will create my dream. And that is the difference. I hope that explains all. So what are you going to do? What is the intention? So leading on from yesterday, you decided why you wanted your dream. That dream is your fire, your desire. And you're going to learn about this tomorrow in the card for the day. Tomorrow is all about your fire and your desire. And once you start realizing what you're doing, then the momentum, strip it back, why you want it, then I'm going to intend that everything I do in my life is taking me as the action. But it's the sub-laws of the law of attraction that is going to bring you what you want. I hope that makes sense. So, who here would like a card? So I'm going to put this one in and we will start shuffling. So if you've all shared, let me know. Jeanette has shared, so Jeanette can have a card. So Jeanette has shared, and hope you press the love heart. So Jeanette has shared, so you can have a card, Jeanette. I know you're one of the last to join, but if you share, you can get a card. That is the exchange of energy. So here we go. So Jeanette. So let me know when you've shared. That'd be fantastic. So yeah, Jeanette. So when you've shared, you can have your reading. So Jeanette has, the thoughts I think today are pre-paving my future. The thoughts I think today are pre-paving my future. Thank you, Sally. Okay, so it says every thought that you think that is directed towards what you want for your future is of great benefit for you. Every thought that you are thinking about your future that you do not want is a disadvantage to you. Whether thinking of vitality and health or decline and disease, you're pre-paving your future. So if you're constantly putting out, oh, I will never win this, you're pre-paving your way, paving your way to the future. You're pre-paving, you're putting it down that I will never win the lottery, and that's what's going to happen. You will never win the lottery. But if you put out that I am worthy of receiving an abundance of money, whatever way the universe wants to bestow upon me, and I am worthy, and that's what I want, because I want this amazing money, because I've got enough at the moment. So you give thanks. I'm grateful for everything in my life. I am really grateful. Don't talk about I haven't got this amount of money. Be grateful for what you've got now. Even if your bank account has only got 10p, I'm really grateful for that 10p. If you've got at least you open your fridge, there's food in the fridge, there's food in the cupboard, etc. Thank you. Thank you, Colin. Thank you. So you gave thanks. So you start from a place that I'm really grateful for everything I've got at the moment. I'm grateful for this couch. Don't say it's a naff old couch. At least you've got a couch. I'm grateful for my bed. It may not be the perfect bed, but I'm grateful. So start from a place of gratitude and thanks, and then start going, I am ready to receive this abundance. And you're putting it out, because when you're putting your pre-paving that you're thankful for what you got, and I'm ready to receive and show me what to do, that is what the thoughts I'm thinking, I'm pre-paving. But if you're not grateful for what you've got now, you're paving your way from a place of ungratitude, a place of lack, and that is what your journey is, starting from a place of lack and a place of negativity. So when you start working from a pre-paving, go, I'm grateful for what I've got, you're starting on a strong journey. I hope that makes sense. So we'll do Colin, beautiful Colin, before you go off to your I hope you've got your voice back. So before you go off to your quiz night, Colin, let's do Colin. I hope that makes sense. So Colin, this one's flipped up, so we're going to take that. I can feel positive while thinking positive. I can feel positive while thinking positive. And this is the same sort of theme, okay, from, working from a place of gratitude. The longer you stay focused upon what you do not want, the greater, the more powerful that thought will become. So if you keep saying, I don't want to be poor anymore, I don't want this, I don't want that, you're going to do that. I don't want to see a red bus. What happens? You then see 10 red buses. Okay, you're focusing on what you don't want. If you're sensitive to your emotions and you withdraw your attention from the unwanted very quickly, you will begin to feel better, and you will stop the attracting of the unwanted. So as soon as you start saying, oh, I don't want to see a red bus, and suddenly that's all you do, but suddenly you go, you know what I do want to see is a blue car. I do want to see a blue car. So you take away from what you don't want to see. Suddenly be aware of what you don't want to see. Oh, thank you, Bella. Suddenly you say, I don't want this anymore. Start, instead of saying I don't want that anymore, start saying what you want. I want this. So catch yourself. So stop yourself talking about your negative. I don't want this. I'm going to have this beautiful thing. If you start talking if shit is going in your life and you're going, oh, I've got all this shit in my life, go, actually, you know what I'm doing? I want to focus on beyond that. I want beyond that box, beyond that. You know, I'm going through all these problems at the moment. Life is shit. This is that, the other. But what you want is here. What is it that you want? I want to be happy and content. So start focusing on that. And then you will suddenly realise that the shit you're going through at the moment will start to fade away or start easier, because you're actually focusing on good things. I'm focusing on that. When this is, you know, I'm focusing on a life there, I'm easy, a life doing things that I love doing. I'm focusing on having this, I've got this amazing home. I'm focusing and I'm visualizing this home. Yes, I may not be in the perfect home at the moment, but I'm not going to focus on that. No, I'm focusing on, and this is what it is, I feel positive. And then when you start thinking of, oh my God, this amazing home, that makes you feel better. But when you're focusing on, I'm living in this shithole, you feel really shitty. So instead of start focusing on the shitty side of things, start trying to go, I want this home, because when I've got this home, I'm going to feel really good. And everything, and then you suddenly realise that things will stop. But because you're so concentrating on, in a shitty place at the moment, it's all shitty, everything's, and then you're getting more shitty stuff. But if you suddenly remember, no, this will pass. This will pass, like day will go into night and night will go into day. I'm going to focus on tomorrow is this amazing day. So this is it. And you will start feeling better. When you start thinking of sunshine, you feel better. When you think of horse manure, you feel really shit. Hello, Thomasay. So, that is Colin. Who else has shared? Who shares? Hello from Tahiti. So we've got Sally. So we've got Sally and Jill. Hello. Good morning to you. Good morning. Good evening to everyone here in the UK. Good morning to you, and wishing you a beautiful morning. So we'll do Sally, 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 Sally. Sally is, I can deliberately reach for joyous thoughts. Sally is, I can deliberately reach for joyous thoughts. The same sort of theme. In seeking and finding joy, you not only find perfect alignment with your inner being and with who you really are, but you also find vibrational alignment with all things that you desire. So the much truth there, a perfect summary of the changes I've made in my life. Thank you for the confirmation. You're welcome, Colin. When joy is really important to you, you will not allow yourself to focus upon things that do not feel good. And the result of thinking only thoughts that feel good will then cause you to create a wonderful life filled with all the things you desire. Have you not noticed, Sally, since you changed that mindset when we were talking about it a few months back, how things are beginning to switch for you? Thinking of joy, your vibration becomes joyful. Other people will be attracted to you who are joyful. Your vibration is then up here. You're attracting all these people who will help you, and so on and so forth with the joy. So it says find joy and do things that you're joyful. And if you suddenly go, oh, I don't know, go, well, think back to all the things that you like to do. Oh, I used to like walking in the countryside. Okay, one day a week, go for a walk in the countryside. Do things that are joyful to you. So it says, and when you start focusing on things that you're joyful, the other things will fade into insignificance, or you'll be able to deal with it because you're coming from a place of peace. When you go to deal with a situation from a place of pain and anguish and jealousy and hate and loathe, and you're going to in that situation in those feelings, it's going to be low energy. But when you go to that situation from a different angle, going, you know what, I can deal with this, and this I'm dealing with it because it's going to give me a great joy at the end because I've got this amazing life. I'm going to do. You're looking at it from a different angle. And therefore I deliberately reach for joyous thoughts. The reason I'm going through, and then it fades away. Keep your joyful thoughts. So that is Sally. Then we've got Jill. I'm losing track of who I've done and who I haven't done. So I do Jill and then Bella. I do Jill and then Bella. Jill and then Bella. So I do Jill, 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 Jill. This one's sticking up. Jill. I cannot create in the experience of another. This is Jill. I cannot create in the experience of another. You cannot create in the experience of another because you cannot think their thoughts. What you can do for them is set the example of joy. Become a being who thinks only that which you are wanting, who speaks only of that which you are wanting, who does only that which you are wanting, and therefore brings forth only joyful emotions. Don't try and live someone else's life. Yes, someone else may be this amazing coach, and you want to be a coach. You can use them time to good fun. Have fun at the quiz. Enjoy the quiz. And thank you for joining, Colin. Have great fun tonight. So you can see these other things, but don't use them as guru. Be inspired. But their life and their life experience is completely different to your life and your life experience. So yes, see what they've done, but remember, you will never be able to recreate their life. You will never be able to recreate what they've got, because they've come it from their life, from their thoughts, from their childhood, from their mindsets, from their religions, from their situations. So therefore your life will be similar, but it will never be the same. So it says, I cannot create an experience of another person. So yes, be inspired, but use your own experience. And start using your experience to inspire other people. So yes, use tips and hints from waves. But I mean, I'm a coach, I'm a mentor. However, I'm coming from it from my lifestyle, my way of thinking, and it may not be in alignment to you. But you may want to be a life coach as well, which is great, and I want all these people to be life coaches. But remember, you're coming from your experience. And you start showing me your life. It's that post I did. If you watch the post I did today, I've got to walk the talk. I've got to speak. Do the do. And it's no good trying to inspire them, because my journey is completely different. So what can you do is set an example for others. They are setting an example. Take their examples, twist it, and change it so it's in alignment with yours. I cannot create an experience of others. You can see what they've done. You can be inspired by their journey, but create your own journey yourself. So then we've got the beautiful Bella. I hope Bella's still here. Bella. And anyone who's late joining, if you want to watch back the beginning, the first 20 minutes, there's some really strong information, powerful information there. But watch back the whole lot, because these are great cards. So I think apart from Bella, I think everyone else here, if there's anyone else here who would like a card, let me know. Apart from Bella, anybody else who would like a card. So apart from Bella, let me know if you'd like a card. My journey is on a great path, onwards and upwards. Absolutely. Bella. Oh, I've just done that one. I'm going to do you a different one, because that's the same one. So I'm going to put the cards back in. Hang on. Let's start again. So Bella, because I don't want to repeat myself with the same card. Okay. Bella. Oh, it's coming up again. Bella, you've got to have this card. I can't believe that. I put it in, I drawn and shuffled, it's come out. So this, Bella, is for you. It's come up twice for you. And I was thinking, no, it can't be yours, but it's come up again. The universe wants you to hear this message, Bella. And it's the thoughts I think today are pre-paving my future. So I've just talked about this one. Every thought that you think that is directed towards what you want for your future is of great benefit to you. Every thought that you are thinking about your future that you do not want is a disadvantage to you. Whether thinking of vitality and health or decline and disease, you're pre-paving your future. So this is what I've just said. But this card, I came up with someone else and I put it in, shuffled, it came out, and I thought, no, can't be for you. I shuffled again, it's come out again. So this is for Bella, and maybe everyone else needs to hear this. And it's like your thoughts are pre-paving. So if your thoughts are constantly thinking of the shit you're in now, you're going to create that. So what you've got to do is thinking like, you know what is it that I really want in the future? My future, I want this home, I want this job, I want this money, I want this amazing holidays, I want whatever it is you're wanting. So start focusing on what you want. Not, oh, I've got this shit and it's more shit and I'm getting more of it. And of course you're saying that and you're focusing on the here and now of the shit and you're creating more. But when you suddenly shift to what you want, you'll find that you're paving a wonderful future. Yes, you're going through shit at the moment, but my future is this, and changing it. And then what can I do now? You know, I've got all these obstacles, but you know what? Okay, I've got an obstacle. Okay, I'm going to have to think of things completely different. Oh, I'm going through this. Oh, it's really, I go, is it really? Or you're choosing to be stressful. It's like, you know what? I'm going to focus. I need someone to live. Okay, I'm going to do something. Well, I'm really stressful. No, I'm going to get this amazing place. I'm going to have this amazing home. I'm wanting this home, and I'm going to have this amazing home. Completely different mindset. Oh, I really need a home. I really need a home, and it's really stressing me out. No, I'm going to have this amazing home. What positive steps can I take today to get this? And when you change that mindset, the whole situation will change, etc., etc., etc. And this is what it is. The thought I'm thinking, it paves your way. I hope that makes sense. I think everyone, I don't know whether Thomasia is still here. Is there anybody here who hasn't had a card but would like a card? Is there anybody here who would like a card but hasn't had a card? I will wait a moment. Is there anybody here who would like a card but hasn't had a card? Does anyone who's watching here, does any of the cards make sense to you? Because sometimes the card I do makes sense to someone, and you may be able to take 20% of it as well. Hopefully those, like I said, who joined us late, if you please watch back the replay. The first 20 minutes is really informative. And it explains why the law of attraction, law of manifestation doesn't work. So yeah, I think everyone here has had a card. So I'm going to say thank you very much indeed for joining my live today. I hope you've enjoyed all the information I shared. I hope you've enjoyed the card reading. If anyone is feeling inspired and they're thinking want some guidance, book a Pathfinder reading, or even book a mentoring session. Book a mentoring session. That will be like, boom, we'll have and if it's not with me, but work with a coach, work with an accountability buddy. Someone who is non-biased, non-judgmental, has got no reason for it, who will be straightforward and is there to listen and to keep you online, on track. And sometimes you need that, someone who's not in the family, to keep you online, on track and focused. I do hope you've enjoyed tonight. Thank you very much for joining me. Have a great evening and join me again for Fairy Wednesday tomorrow. Have a great evening. Take care. Namaste. Bye, 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 bye.